Now, Utah and the Sundance Film Festival have been synonymous for the last 40 years with This Week in January. And growing up in Park City, I have to say it's been very different going this year. I want to bring in Miss Virginia Pierce with the Utah Film Commission. So, Virginia, I've been up in Park City this last week and not nearly the people that we would normally see. It's so weird.
I know, it's so different. I went up over the weekend and it just feels very different than it usually does.
Yeah,
so
it does. Now, there's some positives to the festival going virtual this year. The fact that people around the entire world are viewing these films, which is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Utah has been the home of Sundance for 40 years, and we certainly didn't expect this year to be so different. But Sundance, kudos to them for really making a platform so accessible. And we've really tried to showcase Utah where we can. And they've done a great job with some of their daily reporting of showing, interviewing the mayor of Park City and kind of just keeping it light. And I think in some ways, people have been able to attend the festival that maybe never have. So that's fun as well.
Yeah. And I think that just like you said, it is a pretty cool aspect. And maybe it will spark someone to want to come here next year because the economic impact that it brings to the state is just huge. So let's talk as a whole, what it's doing and how it's, how it's working with the film and everything in Utah right now.
Well, Sundance's last report, I mean, they bring in obviously, 40,000 people a year for this festival that spend hundreds of millions in the state. That is different, but it doesn't mean that all of film has stopped. I think the film production side of things are definitely still creating economic impact in Utah. In fact, if anything, the pandemic has opened up some opportunity for us in Utah just because overall, California has had a rougher go of the pandemic than we have. And so filmmakers, traditionally would have shot just in their backyard, have been looking elsewhere. And we've actually been very busy with inquiries and productions this fall.
Well, at least that, we're getting some of that impact here to our state. And we do have such a diverse state that, we've talked about films before, Virginia, and there are so many films that have been shot here because of our amazing landscape.
Yeah, we're close to LA. It's easy to get in and out of. And of course, we have the mountains and the Red Rock and the Salt Flats and all of these unique perspectives and such an amazing crew and workforce here that have been in business for a long, long time. So I think that's also appeal.
Absolutely. Well, there's no films from Utah in the festival this year, but that doesn't mean that they can't watch, some of our amazing films that have been filmed here. If they want more information, where can they go?
We have done a great blog post on our website, film.utah.gov, where you can see all of the, list of the 40 films or so that have shot in Utah and premiered at Sundance. A lot of them are online, so you can get a chance to see those and see our landscapes in your own backyard.
I love it. Virginia, thank you so much. I'm glad you got to see a lot of the films this year.
I know. It's been an unusual but kind of fun year.
Yeah, you weren't running around as crazy this year. So
no.
Thanks, Virginia. We'll see you later.
All right. See you.